Hey guys, mabuhay and welcome to Jay's Nest. Today we're going to go over my favorite all-in-one cloth diapers. This is a collaboration with Sarah from Raising Little Creechers. I'll leave her videos down below. This is a whole series. We've gone over our favorite covers, we've gone over our favorite pockets, our favorite flats, and finally the last video in our series, our favorite all-in-ones. I'll make a playlist. You guys can go look at the playlist of all of our videos that we've done together. Definitely go check them out. Again, just like with every other video, opinions are just opinions. This is not the holy grail. Everybody has their own opinions. So if you are an all-in-one connoisseur, leave your favorite all-in-ones down below so people who are watching this can scroll the comment section and get a good idea of some really popular and well-liked all-in-ones. So before I start this, I want to preface this with all-in-ones are not my favorite diapering system. For many reasons, I have a video coming out soon about the downsides to all-in-ones. Every system has their downfalls. I just don't find that these get as clean as flat diapers, and I love flats, so flats have my heart. There was a time and place in my cloth diapering journey where I really loved these. If you go watch old stash shot videos, you will see that. You'll see that I love all-in-ones. All-in-ones are not a bad diapering system. They're just not my favorite. I've tried lots of all-in-ones over the years. I don't find all-in-ones to be great for heavy wetters. So what is a heavy wetter? The term heavy wetter is a very loose term. For some people, a heavy wetter could mean their baby pees 10 ounces. For some people, it's their baby pees over 15 ounces. For other people, it means that their baby pees over 25 plus ounces. It just depends on your child or your toddler, and it's a very loose term when I say heavy wetter. So I want you to keep that in mind whenever I say the word heavy wetter in this video, because there's actually no defined definition of what a heavy wetter is. I think in the future maybe we'll see more clear defined lines of absorbency amounts within ounces and like how much each diaper can potentially hold, and that'll give people a good idea of how much their child wets. But until then, heavy wetter is a very loose term. It's very subjective to the person who is diapering the child. So I wanted to get that out of the way. But today I want to share with you my top 3 favorite all-in-ones. These are the ones that I have in my stash. There are 2 honorable mentions that I'll name at the end that I just don't have in my stash anymore. So I want to start off with this first all-in-one right here. This is probably my favorite all-in-one if I had to choose. This is from Undertogs. She's a work-at-home mom. You can find her on Etsy. Let's go ahead and look at the features of this diaper. So if you look at the tabs on the diaper, you'll see that it has a waist snap and a leg snap. On that front tummy panel, it has those 2 rows of snaps. Oh, also, this was gifted to me by a subscriber, Sarah. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you for sending this. When you open up the inside of the diaper, it actually has a really cool design. So in the front of the diaper, there is a large tummy panel. So if your child is a tummy sleeper, this is supposed to help with preventing leaks out of the front of the diaper. If you look at the back of the diaper, there's actually a pocket opening in the back, so you can stuff more absorbency if this isn't absorbent enough for you. And so now when you look at the inside, it reminds me of Blueberry Simplex and a Thirsty's Natural All-in-One. Like if those two had a baby, it would probably be this diaper. It has 2 flaps in the front of the diaper. The top flap is a little longer than the flap on bottom. And then if you look at the core of the diaper, there are actually a few layers of absorbency sewn into the core of the diaper. It also has rolled leg elastics. People either love or hate rolled leg elastics, and what makes rolled leg elastics different than other elastics, like this one, is that with rolled leg elastics, sometimes the material is curled out on the outside and you have to tuck it in. You have to curl it inwards, and so it's an extra step when you're putting it on your child. Personally, I really like rolled leg elastics because they're just really gentle on chubby legs, but one reason why people don't like rolled leg elastics is because when they roll this material in, it rolls the PUL in, and for some reason, for some people, that actually causes leaks for them. So it's kind of one of those things you have to try to see if it actually works for you. Some people love it, some people hate it. I actually really enjoy the absorbency of this diaper. It has a lot of the absorbency up in the front and in the center, and that's where my girls wet. I would say I would like to see this diaper sized a little bigger. That is my critique on a lot of diapers. Once you start getting into the range of diapering a toddler or diapering a child, a lot of these diapers start to become tight fits, and right now I'm cloth diapering toddlers, and so this is a little bit of a tight fit. I don't even use it on Scarlett anymore, but I still use it on Willow. I would just like to see it sized just a little bigger. I think an inch on cloth diapers goes so far when we're talking about the fit, especially when we're wanting cloth diapers to fit toddlers. Now, since it's an all-in-one, the absorbency is limited. That is just part of it. So sometimes we do add like 1 hemp insert into the back of the diaper. I've never had a leak with this, but I also don't fully trust all-in-ones all the time. I would say if you have a light wetter or moderate wetter, then this would be good enough. But yeah, overall, I really like this diaper. You know, a parent, she sews these by hand in her home and sells them, and I think that is really beautiful. So if you're someone who really enjoys supporting work-at-home moms, work-at-home parents, or work-at-home people, definitely check out her shop. Her Etsy shop is kind of here or there when she restocks things, but man, I wish I would have tried one of her newborn all-in-ones. I would have loved it. So my next favorite all-in-one is this Cutie Booty Heavy Wetter. Now, if you go back to, I think it's my 2017 or 2018 cloth diaper favorites tag, you will see this diaper there, this brand. They have kind of redesigned it. It's a little different than what it was in 2018. But let's go over the features of this diaper. So if you look at the tab, there are 3 snaps on the tab, one for the waist, one for the legs, and one for the hips. And then on the other tab, there are crossover snaps. This diaper does have a little bit of an extended fit because it has a 3x4 rise setting. And then when you open this up, you'll see that it has 2 flaps. So the top flap has this stay dry material on it, and it's made of bamboo. And then the bottom flap is made of hemp. If you look at the front of the diaper, there is a really, really huge tummy panel. Again, great for tummy sleepers. And then the core of this diaper is made of a micro suede, so there's no absorbency sewn into the core of this diaper. I want to see how this wears. My problem with the older version was that the tongues were just really wide, and these ones are a lot slimmer. The other problem that I had was that the elastics were relaxing very quickly on the other ones. These ones seem a lot sturdier, a lot stronger. So I'll have to come back next year and let you know how these diapers have worn. Yeah, this definitely makes my second spot just because of how absorbent it is. Another downside, I know especially with one that I had in 2018, it needed like 12 to 15 washes before it was completely prepped, which, like, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know what I mean? Nobody has time to wash it like 12 to 15 times before using it. What I do with any of my diapers is I wash it 3 times, I prep it 3 times. But when I use it, I just change it a lot quicker. Because what can happen if it's not fully prepped is that the diaper isn't at its full absorbing capacity because of the natural oils in it. And you can get leaks. And so I just change quicker. So that is just how I prep diapers. It's the lazy way to do it. It's not a suggestion, it's just, I'm just telling you how I personally do it. But yeah, this is a decent diaper. I will say none of these diapers I use overnight. Especially overnight, I don't like using all-in-ones overnight. Overnight diapers can get extra stinky. All-in-ones are already hard enough to clean, and so I don't want to use all-in-ones for nighttime because you get extra stinky. Then your diapers, sometimes nighttime diapers can start to smell like marijuana, which is really weird. But I don't like using all-in-ones for nighttime. I just prefer stretchy flats and hemp inserts for nighttime. And then the last diaper on this list is the Diaper Right All-in-One. I just did a review on this. I'll leave that review down below. I really enjoy this all-in-one. Let's go over the features of it. So if you look at the tab, there are 3 snaps, one for the waist, one for the leg, one for the hips. And then on the other tab, there's crossover snaps. When you open up the diaper, you'll see that there is a really large front flap. There's also a flap in the back as well.
Sorry, man. I'm a mom. My kids are being really loud in the background.
The cool thing about this diaper is that the inserts actually snap in. They snap into both the front and also the back of the diaper. And then the core of the diaper, the shell of the diaper, also has absorbency sewn into it. This one, the inside of this one is actually pretty soft, but this is probably the softest one out of all the all-in-ones that I have. I do wish this one was sized a little bigger. I would say the Cutie Booty is the biggest one out of all of these. And then the last 2 all-in-ones that I have that are on my honorable mentions list that I just don't have in my stash, but I think they're really absorbent. The Diaper Junction Heavy Wetter All-in-One. I don't see it in production anymore. Ellen, who owns Diaper Right, also owns the website Diaper Junction. Diaper Junction sells Diaper Right. And Diaper Junction had this heavy wetter all-in-one. Just amazing. It was just an amazing all-in-one. Incredibly absorbent. I don't know what happened to that. It had a huge long tongue that you could like fold. And then I think it also had an extra booster with it. Like that all-in-one is probably the most absorbent all-in-one that I've ever tried. But again, it's not even in production anymore. And then the other all-in-one that I really liked, that I thought was really unique, was the Lighthouse Kids Supreme all-in-one. It's like a bigger size all-in-one that can fit up to like 50 pounds. And back when I had it, I think I had it in maybe 2019, it came with a booster. So it's like this cool book style type of all-in-one, and then it came with an extra booster. Nowadays, you have to buy the booster separately. But when you were able to get that diaper just all in one piece. It was so incredibly absorbent, but it was huge. It was probably one of the biggest diapers I've ever seen. Very, very bulky when you use both the all-in-one and the booster together.
And since I like flats, I didn't really see a need for me to keep every single all-in-one that I liked in my stash.
I much prefer all-in-ones for the newborn stage. I actually have a newborn stash still. I have it loaned out to one of my friends. I keep a newborn stash here at all times, and I loan out to different friends who want to try cloth diapering. Only close friends, okay? I've had people like rip me off like hundreds and hundreds, like $500 worth of diapers. So I only loan out to people that I know and that I trust. And I have so many newborn all-in-ones. Maybe in 2021 when she gives that back, I can kind of show you the newborn stash. Newborn all-in-ones, that's a totally different story. They're just so tiny and cute, okay? I love them. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Don't forget, if you are an all-in-one connoisseur, if you are a lover of all, especially if you're a lover of all-in-ones, please.
Listen.
For those who are lovers of all-in-ones, come on, girl. Hook us up. Hook us up with your favorite all-in-ones down below. Newborn all-in-ones, one size all-in-ones. Doesn't matter. Let us know down below. Your guys' voices are just as important as my voice. The comment section is where we connect as a community. So share. Tell me what your favorite all-in-one is. But I think it's helpful if we all kind of chime in and pitch in what our favorite all-in-ones are. But alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Woo! I'll see you next time.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be?